Debbie here, and today we're going to be doing 25 Christmas wreaths. So I'm very excited to be sharing all of these wreaths with you. Let me know in the comment section which one you enjoy the most or like the most, and which one you want me to do a video on explaining more about how I made that wreath. So be sure and do that in the comment section. If you enjoyed the content of this video, please consider subscribing, liking, and sharing. So we got 25 wreaths to get to. Let's get going. So I'm using white, green, and red mesh. I'm cutting it in lengths of 10 by 20. So I'm simply looping it over my 10 by 10 cardboard and cutting it. So the lengths will be 10 by 20, and I'm doing 12 of each color. Next, I'm going to take 5 different ribbons and cut 7 of each one 12 inches long. 7 of each one 12 inches long. Fold them in half and cut triangles on either side so it makes it more decorative. All right, now we're going to take our pipe cleaners, fold them in half, and cut them in half. This is a little variation that I do on the woodland curl. That way I don't have to tuck my pipe cleaners underneath after I'm finished and hide them. On 7 of each one of my 7 of my pipe cleaners for each color, I'm going to put an ornament. Now we're going to make our woodland curls. So I'm going to start with green. I'm going to curl it under and make a pretty curl on the end. Then start painting it all the way to the other side. Once I get almost to the other side, I'm going to make a pretty curl on that side. And continue pinching. And there is your woodland curl. Next, I'm going to take my ribbon and place it in the middle. Then I'm going to get a pipe cleaner. This one's going to have a bulb on the end. It's going to have a green bulb on the end. And it's going to be a green pipe cleaner. I'm going to twist it on the other side. Then once I'm all done with that, I'm going to attach it to the frame. I'm going to turn my frame over. I'm going to put this one on the outer 2 rungs and secure it really tight. So next we're going to take our white and we're going to make a curl for our woodland curl. We're going to pinch it to the other side. We're going to make a curl for our woodland curl. And we're going to pinch it together. Now we're going to take our next ribbon, which this is our next ribbon. I have them in order over here, the way that I want them to go. Then I'm going to take a pipe cleaner without an ornament and put it in the middle and secure it. Next, I'm going to take and put this one on the inner 2 rungs of my wreath frame and secure it. There we have it. All right, next we're on red. We're going to make our woodland curl, make our pretty curl, pinch it all the way to the other side, make our pretty curl on the other side, pinch it together, get our next ribbon where we're at on our order of our ribbon. Now I'm going to put a bulb. So it's going to be a white bulb with a red stripe. And it's going to be a red pipe cleaner for our red mesh. And then we're going to turn it in the middle, twist it, and we're going to put it on the outer 2 rungs again. And secure it. And then we're back to our green mesh. And we're going to get our green mesh And we're going to make our woodland curl. And we're going to pinch it all the way to the other side. And then we're going to make our woodland curl on the other side and pinch it together. We're going to grab our next ribbon in our order, and we are going to get our green pipe cleaner without an ornament on it, and we're going to secure it in the middle, and we're going to put it on the inner two rungs of our pipe cleaner and secure it. And next we're back to the white. So we're going to grab our white mesh. We're going to make our woodland curl. Make a pretty curl on the end, pinch it to the other side. Make a pretty curl on that end. And pinch it together. We're on our last ribbon. So our fifth ribbon, and we'll put it in the center. We will be using a bulb. We will be using a white bulb with a green strip and a white pipe cleaner. And then we're going to be securing it to our wreath frame. Turn it over. And it is our last one in this section. It will finish one section for our wreath. Secure it tight. And you can see one section of our wreath frame. This is going to make it really full and pretty. It's going to have lots of bulbs in it, lots of color, lots of variation. It's going to be amazing. So this is my finished wreath. It has my diamond art in the middle. It's extra full with the woodland curls that I did. And it has lots of pretty bulbs all enmeshed in it. And it is just a beautiful Christmas wreath. The first thing we're going to do is take our 3 colors of ribbon and overlay them with each other. So we cut one curly curl at a time, and we're going to cut our lengths of mesh 6 inches long. So it's going to be 6 by 10. And each section of my wreath frame is going to have 6 curly curls in it. So we're going to cut 6 pieces of mesh, 6 inches long, to make our curly curls. Next, we're going to cut our ribbons. We're going to go ahead and cut 6 different ribbons, 12 inches long. Since we have 6 curly curls in a section, we'll have 6 different ribbons. Now we're going to cut triangles on the ends of each one. Next, we will take pipe cleaners, and I think I'm just going to go with the red. So we'll need 3 pipe cleaners for each section because we're going to cut them in half. And next we're going to make our curly curls. Separate it. Roll up our curly curls. Roll up our curly curls. Crisscross it. Roll up our mesh. Crisscross it. Grab a ribbon. Put it in the center. Wrap your pipe cleaner around all of it. Move it to one side. Twist the back. And we'll put this one on the inner two rungs. And twist it till it's tight. Then we'll do the third one. We will roll it. Roll the second color. Crisscross them. Roll the third color. Crisscross it. Put our ribbon in the center. Put our pipe cleaner in the center of that. Move it all to one side. Twist it. And secure it on the outer two rungs. And there you have one section. I have 5 more to go. There is my finished curly curl wreath with my wreath in the middle of my curly curl wreath. And as you can see, it comes out nice and full with all the curly curls. I'm going to do one section at a time. So the first one I'm going to do, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my ribbon and I'm going to cut off this little bad part. This is like really bad today. That is not very good. All right, so I'm going to cut off that bad part and then I'm going to overlap them. I'm using, right now, I'm doing 2 red and 2 white, and you'll see what happens with my curly curls in just a second. I'm going to get them all laid out here. 2 white and 2 red, and we'll see how far we get on this wreath. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut 8 of these for now, and I know I'm doing a different kind of color combination, so we'll see how it works. All right, so we're going to cut all 4 of these 6 inches long, so they're 6 by 6. Now we're going to cut our ribbons 12 inches long. 1, 2, and 3 of that one. And then what I'm going to do on the ends, this is like thinner ribbon than I'm used to, but this is what I'm working with from the Dollar Tree. So I'm going to cut little triangles on the end to make the ends pretty. And finish slicking. And cut the other one on it. And there's 3 of those ribbons. Now I'm going to cut this one. right, now I'm going to take one of my bundles and I'm going to do 2 red and 2 white and 1 red. And so I'll have 1 extra red. So, and what I'm going to do, whoops, I need pipe cleaners. All right, I'm going to take my pipe cleaners that I got, and I'm going to use red ones on this, and I'm going to cut them into thirds. I'm cutting my pipe cleaners into thirds. Okay, there's my pipe cleaners. All right, so I'm taking 1 piece of mesh and I'm rolling it up. I'm taking my second piece of mesh and I'm rolling it up. Then I'm crisscrossing it with the first mesh and rolling the third piece of mesh up. And these are going to make little curly curls. And I'm crisscrossing that. And I'm crisscrossing that with everything. Then I'm taking my ribbon, I'm folding it in 2 and pinching it in the middle of that and putting it in the middle. Then I'm taking my pipe cleaner and I am putting it around all of it, pushing it all to the other side and giving it a good couple of twists. 1, 2, 3. And that makes 1 curly curl. That is 1 curly curl. So what we're going to do is we're going to have 4 that are 2 white and 1 red. Putting the extra red aside. So now we're going to do 2 red and 1 white. So we're going to be putting a white one aside. So we will do 4 of this kind that we do 2 red and 1 white. Crisscross it, crisscrossing all of them, grabbing your ribbon, securing it around, and securing this around all of it. Pushing it all to the other side, giving it a good twist a couple of times, and securing your curly curl. So there's my Dollar Tree wreath. It's nice and full, has my diamond art in the middle, and lots of curly curls all around. The first thing that we're going to do is take our wreath frame and take our pipe cleaners, and the only variation I'm going to do on this ribbon curl is I'm going to make it extra full. So what we're going to do is tie our pipe cleaners. We'll tie 1 on the outside, 1 on the inside, another one on the outside, another one on the inside, and the last one on the outside, for a total of 5 pipe cleaners in each section. And that is our last pipe cleaner. So we have 5 in each section for a total of 30 pipe cleaners on this wreath frame. Then we're going to set the wreath frame aside. Next, we're going to cut these 2 different pieces of mesh. We're going to cut them 20 by 10, and we're going to do 15 of each. So what I have here is a template. It's like a 10 by 10, and all we're going to do is take our mesh and put it around it, fold it over, and then you can cut. And we're going to do 15 of these. And 15 of these. Cut all of our ribbon in 12-inch long lengths. We cut 6 of each one. We have 5 in each section, and we will start putting our wreath together next. Now we're going to start making our woodland curls. We take one of our pieces of mesh that we cut 20 inches long, and we make a curl on the one end, and then we start pinching it together in the middle till we get close to the other end, and then we curl that end around, and then we pinch it together to make a woodland curl. Once we've done that, we take and put it onto our wreath frame. We're going to start right here, and we're going to twist it about 3 times onto our wreath frame. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we're going to go to the inner two. We're going to take our other style of mesh that's 20 inches long. We're going to curl it over on the one end, pinch it together in the middle, roll it over on the other end, pinch it together just to make our woodland curl, and twist it onto the next wire tie. About 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to go back to our first kind of mesh that we had. And there you have your woodland curls on there. Next, we're going to take and we are going to start putting our ribbons. We're going to figure out what order we want them in. Okay, we're going to take our first ribbon, we're going to fold it in the middle, then we're going to pinch it together, and we're going to make a V with it, and then we're going to tie it to our first woodland curl on our pipe cleaner, and it will go toward the outside because it's the one on the outer 2 rungs. 1, 2, and 3. Now we're going to do the next one. The next one we'll fold it in half. We'll make a V with it, pinch it in the middle and make a V. It will go toward the inside of the wreath, and it will go on the inner 2 rungs. And we will twist 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Now the next step we're going to do is we're going to add bulbs. I have these red glittery bulbs, so we're going to start with it. We're going to put it upside down on our wreath frame. We're going to thread it through the top of the ornament. We're going to put the other side, the other direction through the ornament. Then we're going to tuck down and secure the rest of the pipe cleaner to the frame. Next we have a green one. We're going to do the same thing on the inner 2 rungs. And so we're going to continue that process all the way around our wreath frame. We have 5 more sections to go. And there you have my finished woodland curl with 5 woodland curls in each section. I have my diamond art in the middle. It turned out nice and full. I have my Dollar Tree bulbs on it and a bunch of ribbon. We're going to take our 3 colors of mesh, put them together, and then we're going to cut them in 6-inch lengths. Next, we're going to take and cut our ribbon, and we're going to cut it we're going to cut it 12 inches long. And cut 1 of each. We're going to use 1 of each at each section. When we're done with that, we're going to cut triangles in each of the ends. Then we are going to start making our curly curls. Take 1 and roll it up. Two, and roll it up and crisscross it. And the 3rd one, roll it up and crisscross it. Take our ribbon and crisscross it, pinching it in the middle. Take our pipe cleaner, put it around all of the pieces, grabbing it on the other side, moving all of your pieces forward. Whoops. Every time I try to do my first curly curl, it messes up. Then I get the hang of it. Alright. Try to crisscross all these. Try to crisscross. Try to put my pipe cleaner across all of them. Grab it, pull them all to the other side, twist it 3 times, and there is a curly girl. And we will keep going. Make another one. Curl. Curl and crisscross. Curl and crisscross. Pinch a ribbon in the middle and crisscross. Put our pipe cleaner in the middle. Grab it in the back. Push everything to the front. And twist. We're going to alternate them on the second and the third rung of our wreath frame. So turn our wreath frame upside down. Start with the second wire on your wreath frame. Twist your curly curl around it. Get your next one that's in order. Remembering to do them in the order that you want them. And the second one. And the third one. And the fourth one. And the fifth one. Fifth one. And the sixth one. Turn it over and see if it's full enough. It will be full enough because I've tried to do 8 and it's really full when you do 8. I don't know. So I almost feel like I want to do 8. Let's try 6 and see how it goes. It looks really pretty. I really like the colors. This is my curly curl wreath that I just got finished with. It has my diamond art in the middle. And it is just full of curly curls, as you can see. Nice and bright for Christmas. We're doing a basic 10-inch mesh woodland curl. And we're starting out by putting 3 pipe cleaners on my wreath frame in each section. 2 on the outer 2 rungs and 1 on the inner 2 rungs. Then we're cutting our mesh in 20-inch lengths. And we're doing 21 of these. So they will be 10 by 20. After that, I'm taking and just rolling up the end of my mesh and clipping it, rolling up the other end of my mesh, and then pinching it in the middle till I get to the other side and pinch it all together to make my woodland curl. Then I'm securing it onto my pipe cleaner, which is already on my wreath, and I will do this all the way around my wreath frame till I get to the other side. After that, I'm taking my ribbons that I cut in 12-inch lengths, and I'm cutting triangles on the end. Then I'm taking my ribbon, folding it in half, pinching it in the middle, and making a V out of it. The ones on the outer 2 rungs, my ribbon will point to the outside, and on the inner 2 rungs, my ribbon will point to the inside. And I'm going to do this all the way around my wreath frame until I have a ribbon on each one of my pipe cleaners. Again, folding in the middle, pinching it, then making a V out of it. This one will go to the inside because it's on the inner 2 rungs, and we will secure it our wreath frame with our pipe cleaner. As you can see, when we're done, it looks so ribbony and just so full. So that's good. Then I'm going to take my bulbs. I'm going to put them on my pipe cleaner by turning the bulbs upside down and tucking my pipe cleaners underneath once I feed it through the bulb. And this is my finished wreath. It looks beautiful, and I loved how it turned out. I put a diamond art in the middle. So this is a beautiful white woodland curl wreath that I did with the Grinch in the middle. A beautiful 10-inch woodland curl with lots of Christmas bulbs to make it extra Christmassy. Got my basic woodland curl with my little truck in the middle for Christmas, and it is a beautiful wreath. Dollar Tree 6-inch mesh bubble wreath bow and first thing we're going to do is we're going to connect our 3 layers of mesh, 2 red and 1 silver, with a wire tie. Then we're going to measure our mesh 9 inches long. Once we've done that, we're going to bubble it up next to each other and make a loop. Then we're going to use one of our pipe cleaners and stir it around the bubble. We're going to have 6 of these bubbles in each section of our wreath frame. That's 1. Now we're doing it again, measuring 9 inches. Bubbling it up, making a loop, using our pipe cleaner to secure it to the frame. In the middle, we're using the middle 2 rungs to secure the pipe cleaner. Again, we're going to have 6 loops in each section of our frame. Once we're done with that, we're going to just continue on doing our loops 9 inches and making a loop and using our pipe cleaner and securing it. Got 3 done. We have 3 to go. They're 9 inches. Measure 9 inches. Measure 9 inches. The last bubble in this section of our wreath frame. Once we're done, we will fan out all of our mesh, alternating our colors so that it's nice and full. Add some clips and a bow, and you are finished. Dollar Tree butterfly flower wreath with bells and bow. We're starting with our mesh. We're simply overlapping it about 1 inch, squeezing it down and pinching it together. We're taking our pipe cleaner, wrapping it around the center, and twisting it about 3 times. We're using Dollar Tree mesh that's 6 inches. We are cutting it in 12-inch lengths. We are using our pipe cleaners, which we have cut in half, and I'll show you this one more time. And that's how easy it is to make our butterfly flower. Once we've made all of our butterfly flowers from one thing of Dollar Tree wreath mesh, we will start putting them on our frame. We will turn our frame upside down and we will alternate on the 2nd and 3rd rung of our wreath frame until we have connected all of the butterfly flowers for one thing of mesh to this one section of our wreath frame. And see how pretty and full it looks? It turns out so pretty and so full. And we have 6 more sections to go. Once we've done that, we're simply taking our bells, turning them upside down, connecting our pipe cleaner to the bottom of our bells and securing it. We're then feeding the pipe cleaner down through our wreath frame to the frame and securing it on the back of the frame, very secure so that it won't come off. Once we've done that, we're going to take our scissors and cut off any excess. And we're going to do that with the other 5 bells that we have. Simply going to adjust them where we want them in our wreath. And there was all 6 bells on our wreath frame, and it jingles very nicely. So I added a bow to this wreath. I also took off the 2 white bells because I didn't like how it went with the white mesh. And so I'm left with 4 bells, 2 green and 2 red, and it's a very simple but very cute little Christmas wreath, and jingle all the way. We're doing a Dollar Tree curly curl wreath with 6-inch mesh. So we're going to start by cutting our mesh in lengths of 6 inches. We're using Dollar Tree 6-inch mesh. We're cutting our pipe cleaners in 2/3. Now we're simply taking one of our little pieces of 6-inch mesh, and then we're taking the second one and we're rolling it up, adding it to the first one that we rolled up, crisscrossing them, taking a third one and crisscrossing it, taking a piece of pipe cleaner that we cut into thirds and wrapping around all 3 pieces, moving them all up to one side and twisting it secure about 3 times. I'll show you one more time how I did this. Very simple. Take our mesh, going to roll it up, take a second piece of mesh, we're going to roll it up. We're crisscrossing it with the first piece. We're taking a third piece of mesh, rolling it up, crisscrossing it in the middle, taking our pipe cleaner, wrapping it around the whole thing, twisting it about 3 times in the back, pushing all the pieces up to the other side. Once we have finished with this whole roll of mesh, we're going to take our wreath frame, which is 14 inches and has 7 sections. We're going to add these to the second and the third rung on the wreath frame, alternating, and we'll simply just start twisting them around our wreath frame on the second rung, alternating them on the second and the third rung until we're done with a row of curly curls that we made from one roll of 6-inch mesh. That's how full it turns out. It's very pretty. Once we are all done with the other 6 sections, going to simply, once we're done with all the 6 sections, we're going to add a bow, a little sign that says Jesus is the reason for the season, and 3 little white jingle bells at the bottom. This is my 6-inch mesh Dollar Tree curly curl wreath. We are making a Dollar Tree 6-inch mesh woodland curl with ribbon wreath. I'm cutting my pipe cleaners in thirds. Then I'm taking my mesh that I got from the Dollar Tree that's 6 inches, and I'm cutting it in strips of 20 inches long. So I have a piece of cardboard that is cut 10 inches long, so I'm simply taking and overlapping the mesh below it and above it and cutting it, and it will be 20 inches long. Make my woodland curls. Once I've cut all of them, I can take a piece and I can make a woodland curl. I'm simply going to curl it under on one side and clip it, a little curl. Make another little curl on the opposite end underneath. Once I've done that, I'm going to start pinching it together in the middle. Then I'm going to take one of my ribbons that's 6 inches long and has triangles in the end. I'm going to fold it over in half so I know where the middle is. I'm going to pinch it together in the middle and put it into the middle of my woodland curl. Next, I'm going to take one of my pipe cleaners. Put it in the middle, turn it over, move everything to the opposite side, and twist about 3 times. secure my woodland curl. Show you one more time. I'm going to make a loop on the one end and pinch it together. On the other end, we're going to make a loop, and then we're going to pinch it in the middle, meeting both sides together for my woodland curl. Grab one of my ribbons that's 6 inches long, fold it in half so I know where the middle is, pinch it together, secure it into the middle, grab my pipe cleaner, put it in the center, secure it in the back of my woodland curl. Once I've made all my woodland curls, I'm going to take my wreath frame, flip it over, secure all my woodland curls on the second and third rung of my wreath frame. There you have one section. I have 6 sections to go. After I was all finished, I added this little Merry Grinchmas sign in the middle. Dollar Tree 6-inch mesh butterfly flower with elf. We're going to start by making our butterfly flowers. We're simply going to cut our mesh in 9-inch lengths. Then we're going to overlap it by 1 inch. We're going to then pinch it together, take our pipe cleaner that we cut into thirds, wrap it around the butterfly flower, push everything to one side, and twist it securely. I'll show you one more time how it's done. We take our mesh, we overlap it about 1 inch at the bottom. Then we mash it down to the table, and we pinch it together to the other side. We grab the butterfly flower, we wrap our pipe cleaner cut in thirds around the middle, push everything to the other side, and twist at the bottom. Now that we're all done with our butterfly flowers, we've used one thing of mesh. We're going to connect that whole thing of mesh that we made butterfly flowers out of onto our wreath frame, twisting on the second and third rung to secure it. And as you can see, it turns out nice and full. We're going to finish all the way around. It has my little elf that I put at the top and the bottom, and my diamond art in the middle that says Merry Christmas. Today we are going to be making an extra large Christmas wreath. We are going to be using an 18-inch wreath frame, and we're going to be doing the ruffle method. Now this 18-inch frame has 8 sections in it, and we're going to put 5 ruffles in each section. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to be using this red and white mesh and these red and white mesh. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut 5 pieces 40 inches long. Next, I'm going to cut 5 little pieces of mesh, and I'm going to alternate red, white, red, white. And I think I'm going to cut these just 6 inches long. To make our ruffle, we're simply going to take our mesh, lay it over the table so that it folds under. We're going to fold under the end so that we don't have that fray in. Then we're going to pinch it together in the middle all the way to the other side. When we get to the other side, we're going to fold that side under so that we don't have fraying on the other side, and that makes our ruffle. That ruffle is very pretty. Then we're going to take a white piece, little piece, and we're going to roll it in a circular motion. Roll it up like so and put it in the middle. Now this is going to be our first one, so we're going to take our pipe cleaner with a bulb on it, put it in the middle, and simply twist once or twice to secure. Then we're going to turn our wreath frame upside down, and we're going to connect this one to the front 2 wires of our wreath frame. And we're simply going to twist it. And I'm probably going to cut off some of this once I have it twisted. I'm just going to cut it like yay so. so that we don't have a lot of excess. Then we're going to turn it over and we're going to make our ruffle simply by taking both ends and rolling it over each other so that it makes a full circle ruffle. And that is very, very pretty ruffle. I like it. So next we're going to take and do another ruffle. This is a ruffle wreath. I hope you enjoyed it. It's an 18-inch, so it's extra big and extra full and extra ruffly. I got my diamond art in the middle. And all my ruffles everywhere else. I'm going to use these silver pipe cleaners and I'm going to cut them into thirds. I'm going to take my mesh and I'm going to cut it in 12-inch lengths. After I do that, I'm going to overlap it about 1 inch and flatten it down. And then I'm going to pinch it from one side to the other. Then I'm going to take my pipe cleaner, put it in the center, push everything up, and wrap it 3 times. We'll do one more. Take my mesh, measure 12 inches. Overlap it about 1 inch. Flatten it. Pinch it from one side to the other, just like so. Take your pipe cleaner, wrap it around the center, grab it on the other side, push everything up, and wrap and twist it about 3 times. I'll be back after I get all of my butterfly flowers all made and show you how I put them on my wreath frame. Once we do that, we're going to be ready to connect it to our wreath frame. To our wreath frame. It's a 14-inch wreath frame. It has 6 sections. So we're going to turn our wreath frame upside down. We're going to start connecting them to the 2nd and the 3rd rung. The 2nd and the 3rd rung. There is my white butterfly flower wreath. It has my snowman in the middle and some pretty flowers all the way around it to set it off a little bit. We're doing a curly wreath, and this is what a curl looks like. And what we do is we take our mesh and we cut it in lengths of 6 inches. So this is 6 by 10. We roll up 1, we roll up 2, we crisscross them, we roll up 3, we crisscross that, we take our ribbon, we crisscross it in the middle, we take our pipe cleaner, and we crisscross this all across all of it. Then we move it all to the other side, secure it in the back, and you have a curly curl. Take our wreath frame. This is a 14-inch wreath frame. It has 6 sections. So for our first section, we're going to start and make sure that you do it in the order that you want your ribbons. And we're going to put it on the second and the third rung of our wreath frame. So this one's on the second. The next one's on the third. Just simply twist. The next one's on the second. Next one's on the second. We will do the other 5 sections, and I will show you what it looks like whenever I am finished with this one. But see how pretty it turns out. Pretty curly curl wreath with my diamond art in the middle and all my curly curls. This is my middle of the road square wreath that I did, and I made it look like a package with the stripes of green in it. It is a curly curl wreath and it's from the Dollar Tree. So it's 6-inch mesh that I made this with. I got this frame from the Dollar Tree. It's in the shape of a candy cane, and I am going to make a wreath out of it. And so what I'm going to use for this wreath is 3 red decomish and 3 white decomish, and I'm going to use my pipe cleaners, of course, and I'm going to alternate and make it look like a candy cane. And so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to just cut these into 4s. And then we're going to take our mesh and we're going to cut it into 12-inch long rolls. Pieces. 12-inch pieces. Okay, that is 12. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, and it's kind of going to want to roll the way that it's rolling, and I'm going to let it, but I'm just going to work it out so that it's just overlapped about 1 inch. And I'm going to mash it down, and then I'm going to pinch it together and make it like a little flour or something. I'm going to put my pipe cleaner over it and twist it. And I'm going to make these little sections. So now I'm going to simply tie them onto my mesh, and I'm thinking that I'm going to tie them on the second and the third rung, alternating them. And that section is done. I'm going to do the same thing with the next section with white mesh. All right, there's 12. And I have a few extras. So there's 12. And I think it's full enough. So now we're going to work on making a bow for our candy cane wreath. And so I picked out these colors. They kind of have a candy kind of look to them. And I'm going to cut my ribbon in 24 length strips and fold it in half. So 24 inches folded in half. And I'm going to make a total of 12 of these. So it's going to be 3 of each one of each color. And now I'm simply cutting the ends so that it makes the ends look really pretty whenever I make the bow. And I'm cutting a triangle in the ends. And now we're going to make the bow. And I'm taking my ruler and I'm measuring 5 inches. And that's where I'm going to make the top of my bow. So I'm just simply kind of pinching them together and alternating the colors of my ribbon. I get them all bunched up. Now I'm taking a pipe cleaner and I'm wrapping it around and pulling it tight and twisting it so that all of my bows are secure. And then now I'm simply poofing out all of the sections. So all the bottom straight pieces, I am just separating and making them go all the way around my bow. And the top pieces, I'm going to kind of like just put my hand inside and kind of straighten out the little top parts. And there's my bow. And now I'm going to secure it to my wreath. So I got my candy cane wreath here and my bow. And I'm just going to take the pipe cleaner and secure it to the frame of my wreath. And it takes just a minute to get the pipe cleaner all the way down to the frame of the wreath. And just simply tie it around and secure it on. And then once you do that, just straighten up all your bow, all the pieces of your bow, and kind of put them how you want them. Here's my bow. I'll show you it on the wall. And there it is on the wall. And so you can see how pretty these little candy cane wreaths turn out. We're going to use 2.5 rolls of 10-inch Deca mesh along with, 2.5 rolls. So a red, a green, and half of this beige color to make this wreath. And we're going to put this cute sign in the middle of it that says, "Let's bake stuff, drink hot chocolate, and watch Christmas movies." And I'm going to decorate it up with a little bit of gold balls. So the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to, not drop our pipe cleaners. Alright. So the first thing we're going to do is tie our pipe cleaners onto our wreath. And we're going to do 18 pipe cleaners. So we'll have them on the outer 2 rings. One there. One in the middle 2 rings. And another one on the outer 2 rings for each of the 6 sections, just like that. Next thing we're going to do is we will take our beige color decoupage and we will cut it in 10-inch sections. We'll cut 18 10-inch sections of this beige, and it will only use half of this roll. And we will cut the green and the red in 40-inch sections of decoupage, and it will make 9 each. So that's what we'll make our ribbon at. So I'm going to cut these really quick and get back with you. So again, these will be cut in lengths of 40 inches on both of these, and 10-inch strips of this for 18 of these, and 9 of this, and 9 of that. Now we're going to take one of our long pieces and we're going to fold the end in, and then we're going to start just pinching it in the middle all the way to the other end. All the way to the other end. And then once you get to the other end, we're going to fold that end in and finish pinching. And make this beautiful ruffle. And then, actually I was supposed to do this part first, is we're going to roll our one of our tan pieces around in a circle and make about like that. Put it in the middle, and then we're going to tie it to our frame. I'm going to start on the inside. I'm going to tie it to our frame. Take a red one, alternating them, and do the same thing. Fold it in, fold it under. I think I'm going to fold it under, fold it under. Now I'm going to fold it in. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to start pinching it. Pinching, 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 all the way to the other end. I'm going to fold that one in. I think I'm going to fold it under. Well, I'm going to fold it in. All the way like that. Grab our little tan piece and roll it in. And clip it there. And find the next outer side. The inner side. And tie it to your wreath right there. Get a green one. And keep repeating this process. how pretty that is. Oh my goodness, it's so full. Alright, now I'm going to attach my little bitty bulbs to each one of these pipe cleaners. And tuck the pipe cleaners away. And there you have it. It's got all the bulbs on it, and it looks so nice and full. And I've switched my mind because I have something that is going to go better with this one than this that I'm going to make in a minute. And so I switched to this one right here for this wreath. And I think it will be good. And so I'm going to use that in this wreath. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Alright, and what I'm going to do is this one has two little holes up here. I'm going to stick my pipe cleaner through there. There's a hole. And my pipe cleaner through the hole and attach it to the frame. I'm sitting it right down in the middle. Turn it over and try to find the frame. And there you have it. I'm going to use these items to make my first wreath, and we're going to be using the woodland curl method. So I have a 10-inch mesh, and that's all we're going to need for this particular wreath. I have my pipe cleaner for my ties. I have some mixed ornaments to put on that I got from the Dollar Tree, and some ribbon that I got from the Dollar Tree to make our bows and ribbons. So let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is I'm going to tie 18 of these pipe cleaners onto my frame, 3 in each section. So I am going to tie 1 to the outside 2, and then to the inside 2. One on the inside 2, and 2 on the outside 2 on each section. All right, that is done, and as you can see, they're all on 3 on each rung, and for a total of 18 pipe cleaners tied onto my wreath form. So next we're going to take our mesh ribbon. And I have this cardboard that is 10 by 10, and we're going to cut this in 10 by 20 sections. So there is 10, fold it over, and you will have your 20. All right, once we have done that, we're gonna make our little woodland curls. So I'm gonna put my scissors to weight it down there, and I'm gonna turn this side under, and once I do that, then I'm gonna start pinching it together, and then I'm gonna take the other side and roll it under, and pinch it together to this side, and make a pretty curl. And once I've done that, I'm going to take my frame and I'm going to tie it to my frame and just twist it about 3 times to secure it. 1, 2, 3. As easy as that. And I'm going to continue making my curls and putting them on my frame. I'm going to twist this side under and then pinch it together. Twist this side under, fold that side under and pinch it just like that. And do the next one on the inside and twist it about 3 times. That is a very pretty color of red and green on this wreath. I really like it, and it's nice and full. I really like that, how it turned out. And look how pretty it is. It's just so pretty. It's so pretty. So next, we're going to do ribbons. And we're gonna do 18 ribbons. And if I do 18 ribbons, I'm going to have, I'm trying to think. I think I'm going to use 3 of these. I'm trying to think what I'm going to do here. Okay, I think I'm going to use 3 of these kind of ribbons. So I'm going to have this plaid ribbon. So since I need 18, I'm going to do 6 of each. 2, and I'm doing them 12 inches long. And this is ribbon I got at the Dollar Tree. Now I'm going to make little triangles on their ends. fold them halfway over on the ends like that, and just cut so that they have a pretty little triangle at the bottom. All right, now I'm going to alternate these onto my wreath every place that there is a pipe cleaner. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these and I'm going to fold it in half. And then I'm going to squish it up in the middle and make a V out of it like that. And then I'm going to tie it with my pipe cleaner. About 3 ties. One, 2, 3. And I'm going to find the next one, which should be on the inside. I don't know. Right, that one was not where I thought it was, but that's okay. I'm going to fold it in half, squish it together, and make a V, and put it into the next pipe cleaner. And there, it looks just so cute with all the red. All right, so next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna alternate these and these. And these. We're going to alternate them. All right. And each time that we alternate them, so I'm going to take this one, and I'm going to put my pipe cleaner through here, and through here, and then once I get them through here and here, then I'm going to tie the pipe cleaner down to the frame at the bottom, so that they are hidden. I'm just going to loop it around. And that's how it will look. So pretty. And so we're just going to keep alternating them. Okay, there's all the bows all around it. Now we're going to put our little sign in the middle. And what we're going to do is we're going to wrap the pipe cleaner around this all the way down to there and all the way on the other side, and then we're going to attach this to our frame. We're going to get that all the way down there and attach it to our frame. Much better. And so, with that, I am done with this wreath. Okay, I could not get that sign that I put on there to work at all. So I found this one that I liked much better, and it really goes with this wreath. And so this is the end of my video, and I just changed out the sign for this one. Be sure and subscribe, like, and share this video. Also, remember to leave me a comment in the comments below and let me know which wreath you enjoyed the most. Thanks. Be sure and subscribe, like, and share this video. Also, remember to leave me a comment in the comments below and let me know which wreath you enjoyed the most. Thanks.